I like coaching people who own their own business and have a certain level of resources available to them, whether they're contract employees or regular employees or whatever. And so just to then go back to, I just love working with people who are passionate about their business. They share their passion with me so that I can walk with them to build their business to something that they probably never even imagined possible. I'm especially interested in coaching you if you're a leader. If you get that you're a leader, you may not know how to own that leadership, but you know that you're a leader either where you are or where you want to be. And it's not always easy for people to do. I know from my own experience, if I had had a coach when I led my first company, it would have been totally different. It was great, but wow, it would have really rocked. I probably would still own it instead of having sold it. You know, there's just so many, it's not a regret, not about regrets. I'd want to coach you if it's just where your life is great. And I became a coach as a result of doing some personal development work where I was assigned a volunteer coach. And that coach was phenomenal. He also happened to be a gay man, which was interesting because it was at a time when I needed that influence in my life. And the results, the whole system and the results of having a coach, it influenced the whole new direction for my life. So I went and took coach training, became a certified coach. I was on the board of the International Coach Federation, and I started Choice, the magazine of professional coaching. That's, yeah, how it rocked my world. I have to say, having been here at this Gay Coaches Alliance conference, I now get what gay men can get. I didn't really think it should be separate, but there's two things. One is just what gay men can get and what gay men can get being coached by a gay man. It's a level of understanding, it's a ground point where the two can go forward. But in particular, gay men who have a different sense of their, well, I'll go back to the word leadership, to their passions, that perhaps having been a gay man might have been held back in a certain respect and have a little bit further to go in the world because of what's happened and conditioned, life conditions and patterns and things like that. For some reason, it's just a little bit more that gay men can get than the average man, woman, or whatever. It's just a whole nother element added to the possibility of the impact of coaching. I'm a very passionate leader, and where I lead right now is with Choice, the magazine of professional coaching. And I've just been doing some work with a book called Tribal Leadership, and in there they quote something called the noble cause. It's like a vision, but not. And it's bigger. The Gay Coaches Alliance have a noble cause about gay men being coached and more gay coaches knowing their potential as a coach. Choice Magazine has a noble cause of ensuring the sustainability of the coaching profession. And that, I lose my breath when I think of that. That's a noble cause. And so Choice Magazine's vision, if you will, is to be the ultimate source of professional coaching. So not only am I a professional certified coach, I'm a certified mentor coach, I'm a dream coach, also have this noble cause to ensure the sustainability of the coaching profession. So I have no idea how that's going to work out, but I want to make sure that coaching lasts and that we can be the source of support and information for anyone who is a coach, wants to be a coach, is getting coached, is looking for a coach, all that sort of thing. So, yeah, just a little noble cause. What I get from being coached is I'm not alone. To me, a coach is my champion, my partner. We walk arm in arm down my path. And it's still my path, which is what I love. So I still, if I want to be in control of my path, if you will, I still am. And I have somebody else that says, oh, have you thought of like making a left turn over here? What would happen there? So just interesting ways to look at it. And I don't operate well in isolation. So having a coach allows me not to be in isolation. And that, I really love that. I'm a huge collaborator. You ask me to collaborate with something and I'm all yours. Yeah. There was a major defining moment where we'd been doing some work on values and I'd come up with these nice fluffy values. And then when the shit hit the fan, the real values came up. And how I know they were real is I literally that day packed up my bags, my computer, left that company and never went back. And I was one of the majority shareholders of the company. I was like, nope, that just does not work. So being able to make those clear decisions based on who I am and what's important to me is how coaching changed my life.